opening thoughts on the game, and we'll open it up for questions.
Hey, 1 second, Coach. I'm sorry. Throw it down. Proud of our team for just sticking with it, really. I mean, it was really ugly for the first 20 minutes. Both teams, I think both teams played hard, but it wasn't very fun to watch. And we had no momentum at all, really, no tempo offensively to what we were doing. Their zone was giving us a lot of problems, and then we were throwing the ball all over the place. 10 turnovers against the zone defenses. It was hard to overcome in a half, which is what we had. But we settled down in the second half, and we had a few balls go in, and had a couple of transition baskets on top of that, and then the rest of it just kind of took care of itself. So it's nice to be moving on.
Casey, your first win in the current term as a head coach has got to be nice.
Yeah, feels great. There's 10 of us in the league and 4 of us still playing, so or I guess there's 5. Late after tonight there'll be 4 more. So yeah, I'm proud of our guys.
Adam, it's been a long time coming for you. I mean, you hadn't been here. What's it feel like to get that tournament win under your belt?
It feels really good. It's my first one of my career, so it feels really good to get a win and get to the second round of the tournament.
Did it feel like you thought it would? I mean, getting that win?
Yeah, I feel like I had confidence in my team, and I expected to get this win, so.
What was their zone doing in the first half that was giving you guys so much trouble?
I think it was more us in their zone. We just were throwing the ball all over the place, and it's something that's been plaguing us all year, really. And I mean, to get wins from here on out, we're gonna have to take care of it. So I think it's more what we have to do than what they were doing to us.
Willie, what did you guys do differently in the second half? I mean, just like Coach said, you seemed like you had a better flow, more comfortable.
We had a better move. I mean, we might have to go defense. We were getting the ball out in transition. I mean, like you said, the co-players started knocking down shots, just confidence in themselves, and it kind of propelled us to the win.
Coach, you guys had 2 close games with them in the regular season. It seemed like this game was going to be the same way in the first half, and then you just got all that momentum. A little run at the end of the first half. Did that feel like it carried over?
Picked our spirits up a little bit, for sure. It was nice to go in there. I mean, we deserved to be down by more than 3. That's for sure. Is the way that it felt. So yeah, that was a big part of it. And then we took a lead pretty quickly in the second half, and I don't think we ever surrendered it. You know, it was quite a bit different, even though those 2 games were really close during the regular season. We won 1, they won 1 by a total of, I guess we won ours by 2, they won theirs by 1. And, but we led out of those 80 minutes, I should say it this way, out of those 80 minutes we trailed for 6 seconds. And that was when the last shot went in. So the first half of this game was a little unnerving because they were in control of the game. And that's the first time this season that had happened, and we didn't respond to it very well. We were on our heels too much, and I'll be a little quicker to give their zone defense a little credit. They had us pretty passive offensively. We didn't get any penetration, whether that was with the dribble or getting the ball to the interior of the zone, and so we were just too stagnant.
Is that zone disconcerting a little bit? I mean, you don't see.
It's the reason you play zone. If that's your MO is to play that and play it that way all the time, then that's what you're hoping for. Is to get a team that it's hard to get momentum when you're playing against a zone. Obviously, the only way to do that is to really knock shots down, because it just takes you out of your ordinary flow of movement, whatever your motion is, or if you're a set offense team or whatever. You just can't do it. You have to rely on almost elementary school basketball. Let's just pass it to our team and let's get a good shot when we can get it. And so if that's not going your way, then at least this coach isn't good enough to really get us all else going.
I'd like to ask all 3 of you just a comment moving forward. FGCU, you split this year, 2 very different games, obviously. Coach, just start with you. What do you like matching up with them? What don't you like? And I know you guys have a nice, healthy rivalry with them, so comments from both.
Honestly, I don't like a whole lot matching up with them. I think they've got great, talented players and really dynamic in how they play on both ends of the floor. The only way for us us to be competitive in the games, to perform well, and to be really solid on both ends. But it's going to be a challenge, and but it's one that we're excited about, and we know that they'll be ready to play as well. So let's hope for a good game.
I'm excited about the game. I think I got a lot of confidence in my teammates, and a lot of us got to step up and make big plays, and like Coach said, perform really well tomorrow to get the win.
I feel like they're a team that kind of builds off energy, highlight bounce, three balls, stuff like that. So we got to try to eliminate our mistakes and eliminate those big highlight plays for them, and kind of keep that energy at a low level while we make shots and make plays and perform at a high level.
Time for another question.